Hello everyone. Today we will be learning how to make an Insto card. So for that you need is a decoupage tissue. You need a card base which should be made up of a thicker paper. You can take an ivory sheet. I won't recommend a chart paper, but an ivory sheet would do. Iris paper, either of the two, something which is harder. Then you need is some brushes. Then you need Fevicol, some water or sandpaper, scissors. Now, and any glue for decoration, that is anything which is glossy. You can take your glitter tubes which you get for decorating. You can take anything that you want for decoration. Now whenever there are so many types of decoupage tissues that you're getting in the market. So you have to choose a tissue which will have some elements which you can give a 3D effect of. So I have selected this tissue which is having flowers in it, and whenever you are doing this type of a card, then you need to see that when that 3D element has to be the replica of the card which you are making. So I have taken the other side of the card also. Now whatever element I want, I have to cut them out. So I am planning to have a 3D effect here. I am planning to have a 3D effect here, and I am planning to have a 3D effect here. So I have removed all those portions from the other half of the tissue, which is the same kind. Now for that way you can make out of one tissue. Like if I will show you, so out of this is one tissue. So out of one tissue you can make two cards, right? So let's begin. Now for this you need a mixture of Fevicol and water. So I am mixing some Fevicol with water in the proportion of 2:1. So I take some Fevicol and I am taking some water, and I am mixing the two together. Okay, so my glue is ready. Now what you need to do is you have to, this tissue papers, they have 3 plies. So one is this, the other is, and these are all German tissues. So they are very delicate to handle, and you have to be little careful in handling them. Okay, let me see. This is the first ply, and I think this is good enough to go. Now what I will do is I will cover the base. Now this card that I have taken is of the size of 6.5 by 12 inches. So 6.5 in width and 12 inches in length, and I have folded it. So now on one portion I am going to cover the entire card with this mixture of Fevicol and water. It is called as Mod Podge, the term that is used to call it is Mod Podge. And Fevicol is something which is easily available in our houses, so we don't even have to go out somewhere to get the material. And don't prepare the mixture in one go. Keep on preparing it as and how required, because you know the Fevicol dries up very fast. Now by the time we apply this mixture on the base of the card, since there is moisture or the water content in the card, the paper will wobble. So therefore, like I said, use a card stock or the base card which is little thicker, right? So as you can see, the paper is wobbling, so gradually it will stop. And see to it that you cover all the areas with the glue very properly. Let it dry for some time. You can use your heat gun or a dryer to dry it up, but for me this is natural drying is okay. Now size that I am wanting, I am cutting out that tissue paper using my scissors, and my one portion is ready. Now it has dried enough. Now what I will be doing is I will be sticking this paper or the decoupage paper on the like this. When you are sticking it up, please see to it that you are sticking it properly, because once your sticking is over, then you cannot remove it time and time again, and you may damage your paper as well. So I had forgotten to remove. Now I will redo a bit of the glue. Now this glue part should be very proper so that there is no bubbles which are formed. And since it is a little delicate paper, so you have to be a little careful. Now you can use your sponge to do the sticking. Yeah. Okay. Now for the edges, I'm going to cut these edges out. So for that matter, what I will be doing is, by the time it dries up, I'm going to prepare my fussy cut elements. So these were the elements that I would want the 3D effect to be. So I'm going to take one portion of the card base that I had taken, and I'm going to stick the other elements that I have taken out from there, and I'm going to just place them up. This is the third ply that was there. I'm again making a mixture of Fevicol and water. Now I will stick the element. Okay, and similarly this also I would remove and stick it up. There is lot of variety of decoupage papers that you get in the market nowadays. You can get it from your local vendor or any craft shop. Otherwise, online these are very easily available. Now there are two kinds of papers that you have. One is a decoupage tissue and the other one is a decoupage paper. The difference between the two is, as you can see, the tissue is so very delicate, whereas papers are, like the name tells you, a little easier to work with, right? Okay, so all my 3D elements are also ready now. Yeah, see how it is. Now I'm going to let these all dry, and once they dry I'm going to fussy cut all of them so that we are very quick in making this cut. So you take your scissors and you do the fussy cutting. As you can see, I have cut out the fussy cutting of some elements. Now I will show you on a smaller element how to do the fussy cutting. Now for fussy cutting you need a good pair of scissors, and on that then you move your scissor, your paper, not your scissor in fact, your paper in such a way that the edge to edge cutting takes place. Now we had struck the tissue paper elements on the thick paper, and therefore we are now doing the fussy cutting for the 3D effect. Now if you can see, the neater your fussy cutting, the better your element is going to look. Okay, so for a flower especially, always cut in such a way that all the petals are clearly visible as your design is like. Depending on your design you have to do the edging. Yeah, can you see here? All my elements are now cut and they are ready to be stuck on the main card. Now before we do that, we always, to give an extra addition to our work, you can use a distress ink and you can distress the corners or the edges of your element. This is optional, not a compulsion, since I have these things with me, so I always like to do it. This is a dauber. Using a dauber, you just highlight the edges of the cut parts just for a little extra look. Not at all a compulsion, but if you're a crafter, then certainly a must, right? Now my card has dried up. Now for putting my 3D elements on the base card, I'm going to use a double-sided tape. Now when you are doing your sticking of the double-sided tape, always use a different scissor and stick the double-sided tape in such a manner that your tape should not be visible from the sides of the card. So you have to be little careful on that matter. But at the same time your element should not fall off also. So both the things matter a lot. If you think, always use different scissors for your fussy cutting and your sticking ones, because the glue sticks to the corners of the scissor, and when you do the fussy cutting, then your cutting is not smooth enough. Now I will remove the double-sided tape, and I will get my base card. See how lovely it has come out. And I will place my element exactly on top of the 3D element. You can go a little down, you can for the layering, or you can go exactly on that card. Now if you can see the 3D effect that is there. The other also I'm going to do the sticking for. Now the decoration of this card is entirely up to you. So I am sticking this also like that. Now for the edging. For the edging you need to either use your sandpaper to sand it out, or you can simply use your scissors. But before you do that, see to it that your edges are having the tissue paper properly being put across. Every corner for that matter you have to check out. If some corners you think your sticking is not proper, complete it. Stick it properly for a professional finishing. Okay. Similarly, see this side also. Right? Okay. Now I will do the cutting off the edges. Like I said, you can sand it out, you can cut it out. It's completely your choice. But I prefer to cut it out because these are delicate papers and they have to be handled with little care. Similarly on the other side also. Either you can stick it up. I think I would rather trim it up a bit. So the neatness is what is going to give you all the beauty, and neatness will come to you only with practice. Now again the edgings, I would stick it up just for proper finishing. Yeah. Right. So 2 of our elements are already there, and there is this third one again which we would like to put up. Yeah, see how pretty it is already looking. Even this side I will do some cutting. Yeah. Now further decoration is entirely up to you. You can use now like I said, I like to distress my edges. So again I am using my distress ink and I am just coloring the edges. Just to give that extra beauty. Not a must, just a additional thing. Now you can use any glitter glue, like I'm using Glossy Accent, to outline the whole design. It will give you a added beauty. You can add some sparkle dust on the surface, even that would add to the beauty of your card. So these were the quick and easy Insto cards that you can prepare. See, I have one more here. The tutorial for this is also there. So These are the quick and easy Insto cards which are very simple to make. Thank you for watching.